Hi, this is Jason Yeagley with your weekly update for the week of April 4th, 2022. So let's get going. First of all, I just wanted to let you know it's the beginning of the new 9 weeks. It's the fourth 9 weeks, which is important because we are moving towards the end of the year. And of course, the other key thing is it determines eligibility for grades 7 and 8. So it's very important that students do well so they have that option in the fall to play that favorite sport. All right, moving on. The next one, just a reminder that spring break is April 15th through the 19th. Let's get going. Number one, state testing. It's very important that we focus on state testing, not because it's a big test and overly focusing on the test, just because it shows what the student knows, what's been working, what's been not working, and it makes sense for the building and the district as well. So on Tuesday and Wednesday, we will be testing grades 5, 6, and 7 in ELA. The test is around, circa 2 hours, give or take a little bit, but we come to school normal at the beginning of the day, we leave at the end of the day, but we are on a 2-hour delay schedule. But just don't get confused because kids come to school at the same time. We just use that 2 hours to administer the test to grades 5, 6, and 7. So they'll be taking it in their homeroom. It's important that they eat a great breakfast, whether it's at school or home, and they get lots of sleep so they can relax, eat a mint, and do what they do and show what they know. So, okay, that's all I have on that one. Number 2, this is for anyone who missed the math acceleration meeting. Students who are on a pathway to be accelerated in math. We did have our meeting on the 28th. We recorded it. It was over Zoom. It was about a half hour. So I do have that link down there if you missed it. If you have any questions, please reach out to me or Rachel Basala for any questions on the math acceleration piece and what it's all about. All right, number 3. Oh, recess. So as the weather warms up and we continue to go outside more, we're just having a lot of issues at recess. It's to be honest, it's the origin of many of the issues. Students getting injured, students not listening. It is not ideal. So it's very possible that individual students, groups of students, or entire grade levels will lose recess for chunks of time just because the behavior is not going well. The recess teachers are stepping up their approach to it. But at the end of the day, some are just not doing a good job at recess, and grades 6 and 7 especially. It's getting a little old for recess, and it's an issue. So I wanted to let you know that it's a continued issue. It was yesterday, it was the day before, it was the day before that. So I just wanted a quick thing about recess. I know it's good for them. I know it's getting all the energy out, but it's 10 minutes. It's a time of turmoil at times. So we are working on several things to try to remedy it for the rest of this year. So if you have any questions, let me know. All right, number 4. This is just about social interaction and conflict resolution. We have a really cool class coming next year called Warrior Way. It'll be for incoming 5th graders. It's just teaching them how to organize themselves, how to deal with conflict, how to interact with each other, how to walk up to an adult and not just interrupt them, just kind of wait a second. If it's important, say excuse me, just some of those basic things. But social media tends to amp all this, and I know that we do have problems at school, which I would assume of things happening and people putting pictures or putting rudeness. And I just would really like parents to, if you're going to allow social media with students, which of course is your choice, to really consider getting more involved or getting extra involved. And there are all kinds of sites for tips and whatnot, but I have an example, and it's something I'm looking into for some future PD for parents on how to engage with kids in social media. I think it's something we need, and I think it's something that we can do a better job at as a community, not just me, not just you, just everyone. And I have an example of a website where you can go to get some tips. It's just one that I thought looked pretty good. There's a ton of them out there. All right, the last one, number 5. Number 5 focuses on just some end of the year stuff. I just want you to know this year we're going to have our awards assembly live, which will be new for me to the point where I don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do. So I'm going to rely on staff that's been here. We've been on virtual since I've been here. This is the end of year 3 for me, but we are going to have it live, and we're looking at having it on Tuesday, May 31st. Of course, you'll hear all about that before then. We're going to have people in the building, and we're going to plan this out. So the other thing is we are going to have field day, and field day, I'm hopping to field day. Field day was awesome last year. The kids got outside, did all these activities, water balloon tossing, all the stuff that I guess when we think back at school and this age group you kind of think of. So we are doing that, and it's going to be June 1st, and then the rain day will be June 2nd. So it's coming. The end of the year is coming. We're in state testing. We're talking about awards assembly. So it's been a great year. It really has a lot for people to deal with. But I think we're winning that, and it's going well. So that's all I have for you. Have a great one. Looking forward to this upcoming week. And as always, go Warriors.